Thank you for joining us here at Youngstown, Ohio for Monday Night Raw as we are on the road to a Night of Champions. It is this Sunday. We will come to you live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. What a night it's going to be. What a event it will be, essentially. You know, every championship on Monday Night Raw will be on the line on that night. And I'm excited. I'm excited for it. My voice doesn't sound excited because I'm very dry and direct to it all. That's my voice, whether you like it or not. That's my voice, and it is what it is. But here we start off tonight with LA Knight and Fraxiom taking on this unit right here of the Grande Americano and the Creed brothers. And what is the Grande doing? He's telling him, no, we're not done with this matchup. You could have won there. You could have won that one with that count right there. But he said, no, I want to inflict damage onto these fools. I want to embarrass them. I want to break them down. You know, and that's crazy. I thought you would want to win it. You know, we know what we do know is that these things will be happening at Night of Champions. We do know which title matches will be going through. We do know what we will be waiting for at Night of Champions. Night of Champions, we're going to see the Women's Championship defended as Julia defends her championship, her U.S. Women's Championship against Stephanie Baker La Primera. Those two have a history. We'll get to it as the night goes through. I'm going to run down the card real quick to start off the show just to let you know. But tonight on Monday Night Raw, we got a lot going on too. It's a lot going through. So I want to give you that breakdown real quick. The U.S. Championship will also be on the line at Night of Champions with Carmelo Hayes takes on Ethan Page. The Women's Tag Team Championship will also be on the line when Nia and Lash meet against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. The Women's World Championship on the line. Liv Morgan will defend her title against the improbable, not going to happen, loser, Maxine Dupree. We'll have a number one contendership matchup when the Tag Team Champions take on Cody Rhodes and CM Punk at Night of Champions. That's Bronson Reed and Logan Paul. So if Punk and Rhodes can win, they get a chance at the titles. And then the main event of that night will be Gunther versus Bron Breakker. And here's the surprise. Here's the kicker from last week. It's going to be a triple threat match now. Ilja Dragunov, who last week fought Gunther for a chance at the title, and he lost. But Adam Pearce said, look, I understand what's happening here. You didn't win. You didn't get it, but you've been one of the hottest superstars on Raw as of late. And you know what I want to do? Really spice it up a little bit when we get to Saudi. I want to make sure I put a hell of a show on and a hell of a card, and I think you got that, kid. So Ilja Dragunov being put in the main event due to earning his spot, according to Adam Pearce. And when Gunther heard that, he was not very happy about that at all. But it did set up for, wait a second, pinfall. No, it's a kick out right there. It's a kick out, and it's a save right now. But wait, got the ankle lock on Fraxiom. Oh, no, he's got the ankle lock on Fraxiom. This could be the match. No, but when Gunther heard about that, Gunther was pissed the hell off. And Adam Pearce said, look, you guys are all going to get a chance tonight in the main event to get a chance at each other. But it won't be a triple threat matchup between you guys. You guys will have a triple threat tag team matchup. Each one of you better find a tag team partner, and you guys better be ready for it tonight. So we're going to see Dragunov and his partner, Bron Breakker and his partner, and Gunther and his partner, and one last match before their huge World Heavyweight Championship match at Night of Champions. And it's going to be a momentum builder nonetheless. And we're also going to have this week as well a Saturday night's main event on Saturday, because it makes sense, right? But tonight on Raw, what I do want to run down real quick, I do want to run down what you are expected to see here tonight, man, because you're here tonight to watch some Monday Night Raw action, correct? Correct, or am I right? Am I right or am I right? I'm trying to get raw and crazy here tonight. So tonight you're going to get just that here. And right now we're watching this team of Fraxiom and LA Knight take on the original Grande Americano and the Creed brothers, who the Grandes are dealing with themselves. They're having their battle at AAA, but tonight he's signing up and getting some help from the Creed brothers because, hey, those are good friends of Chad Gable. Chad Gable's a great friend of mine, so I would like to have better friends like that. But you're also tonight going to see Io Sky versus Tiffany Stratton. You're going to see Cody Rhodes take on Bronson Reed. And then Charlotte inviting over Candice LeRae in an Extreme Rules match, since she's so-called the self-proclaimed queen of Extreme Rules. Charlotte said, come on through. I'm one of the top wrestlers in WCW right now either way, even though she didn't win that United States Championship matchup. But hey, that's just me saying it. And then tonight we get a special guest referee match tonight with Trick Willie. After last week, he believed there was a little bit of favoritism from Kevin Owens as he was a special guest referee. I mean, you know, just because you lose a match, you lose a match. But that said, Team Brutus Creed, the Team Creed brothers and the Grandes Americanos will get the win here tonight. I mean, Trick Williams, Damian Pierce did get the win with Kevin Owens, you know. But tonight he gets to see if he gets to repay that to Kevin Owens. And mainly because they do have a huge #1 contendership matchup for the world title at Saturday night's main event. But look at that kick right there. This was a hell of a match right here. I didn't get to commentate as much over as I wanted to, as I was running down the card for you guys and what you guys are expected to see on Monday Night Raw. You'll also get to see that special guest referee role. You'll see Nakamura and Priest taking on Aleister Black and Kevin Owens with Trick Williams as the special guest referee. And right now, Grande, the Americano, look at him. He's like, I'm hip, I'm cool. These guys are my cats. These guys are my dogs. These guys are the guys that I get behind, and we're kicking ass every day of the week, and that's what we do, sucker. And I'm like, okay, chill. Who let you talk like that first and foremost, and why are you talking like that? And he was like, no, I speak like this because that's how I want to speak. And I'm like, no, relax. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't talk like that. Let's not do that kind of stuff here. We don't do that here. We don't talk like that here. And right now, Tiffany Stratton getting ready to go into one-on-one action against Iyo Sky, baby. Yeah. As Iyo Sky prepares for action here tonight. And we'll also have a matchup with Carmelo Hayes and Ludwig Kaiser as the United States champion gets a nice little warm-up before Night of Champions, where he has to defend that championship against Ethan Page and Iyo Sky dropping a drop kick. These two are former women's champions, and they are trying to figure out their role right now, where they are going next here on Monday Night Raw. Double foot stomp by Iyo. We'll also see that huge 6-man tag match, like I told you, 2-on-2, a triple threat tag team matchup. You'll also see that as well. We don't know who the partners are yet. I think Bron Breakker definitely will pick someone from the Vision, pretty sure. Don't know who Gunther will pick because Kaiser's already in a match. And don't know who Rey Fenix will pick since Penta is on SmackDown. And then we'll also see AJ Lee and Liv Morgan in action as well. The women's champion wants to beat AJ Lee tonight and tell her, you're going to stay away from my match, okay? You're not going to help Maxine win because that's not, I know your little plan. That's the plan you guys want to run and take my championship from me. And what's going to be a loaded night here on Monday Night Raw. The last show before we get to Night of Champions. And that takedown right there by Tiffany Stratton could be the win here. No, a kick out by Iyo Sky. I'm going to run down a little bit as well of Saturday night's main event too, because it's going to be quite the event itself. We're going to see DIY, Fraxiom, Alpha Academy, and The New Day open up that night, and who knows what's going to be on the line. Who knows if there's any contendership spots onto it. We'll also see Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton in a battle, and look at Stratton right there, going to show her athletic ability is no joke, and it's definitely one of her top talents and why she has been a women's champion before in the past here in WWE. And against Flair, those two have history from last year's WrestleMania. Had a rivalry for Tiffany's WWE championship, and now she's going to be taking on Flair at Saturday night's main event. Meanwhile, Flair tonight has action against Candice LeRae in an Extreme Rules matchup. So I don't know if Flair really is doing the right thing by putting herself in an Extreme Rules match just to shut up Candice LeRae. And she's also competing in WCW as well. That's kind of a tough spot, but Flair wants to prove how great she is. Then we're going to see a 6-man tag match as well, 3-on-3, when Rey Fenix sets up a squad with him, Cruz, and Wild, two parts of the LWO, and a kick out there by Tiffany Stratton right there. We'll take on Ludwig Kaiser, Apollo Crews, and Grayson Waller in a 6-man tag match at Saturday night's main event. And this is pretty much a show to get us ready right before Night of Champions. Roxanne Perez will take on Brie Bella, as Roxanne's friend telling her, look, let Nikki come to us. Let Nikki join the right side. Let her realize that you have been holding her down, that we all like heel Nikki better than we like good girl Nikki. That's what we like. And then we'll also see Santos Escobar, the AAA Mega Champion, take on Rey Mysterio in a non-title matchup. But look at Tiffany trying to use the ropes on Io, and it wasn't going to work out there. And we'll also see R-Truth got a special partner, and he will be taking on OG, Grande Americano, and Omos. As I don't know who his special partner is, but he said this guy can definitely kick it. And I don't know what the hell that meant. I don't know if that was like a hip thing or what was going through. I just did not know. And then we'll see LA Knight and Jacob Fatu in a match where they're going to beat the holy hell out of each other. LA Knight just wants to get rid of Jacob Fatu, wants to get rid of this promise. Said, look, the Bloodline's already restarted. They're trying to run everything. And look, the Usos and I, we're cool right now. We're cool. And I'm going to have them have my back when I need them to have my back. But I get it. It's family for them. But I'm practically family right now as we speak. I just don't think that Jacob has got the right intentions right now. And then we will see the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, a big match of Nakamura, Owens, Aleister Black, Damian Priest, and Trick Williams competing to see who will get the next shot at that World Heavyweight Championship. You know, we have a couple PLEs coming up. We have, after this, we have the King of the Ring tournament, which will be a great time for us to start our King of the Ring qualifying matches, a huge one. Everyone's invited. ECW, WCW, NXT, Evolve, even some free agents here and there, or the kind of moments. So it's going to be a great night to watch. A great couple weeks coming up, because we're going to have a King of the Ring and King and Queen of the Ring tournament. So it's going to be from every side. So the next couple weeks here on Raw and throughout the other shows is going to be based around our King and Queen of the Ring qualifiers. We'll also be having the Raw exclusive pay-per-view Clash in Italy. And at Clash in Italy, that is where the World Heavyweight Championship will be defended. We don't know who will be the #1 contender. We don't know who will be the champion. But Io Sky says, I'm picking up a W, and I'm going to take this momentum into Queen of the Ring and maybe get myself that Queen of the Ring title and get myself that spot, as Io Sky is victorious here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And there we go, Io. She got to win. You can't hate on Io Sky for doing what she does best, and that's winning. As we get ready for the singles match, the QB #1, as he likes to be referred to and does not want to be referred to as anything else, but that QB #1, Cody Rhodes. Punk, you might want to back away from those fireworks. I'm just throwing that out there, Punk. And Punk's like, I like to live dangerously, so fuck it. And Punk and Cody Rhodes, good friends. And right now, on the mission right now, Punk told him, look, let Dragunov get a chance at the title. Let Bron Breakker get a title shot. Let those guys, as much as I hate Bron Breakker, he's a young guy. Let's let them do it, because there was people that held us back in our time when we were young guys. Let them get a chance at those titles. And Cody Rhodes right now said, you know what? Fine, I'll do it for now, but I want gold. And Punk told him, hey, you and I team up together. Let's become tag team champions. Let's rebuild tag team wrestling in our image. Let's do what we want to do with it. And right now, Logan Paul and Bronson Reed are holding on to those titles. And right now, the Vision are getting one of their biggest threats yet so far, with Cody and Punk coming after them here. These two guys, like brothers, these two guys were on the locker room, both frustrated at the same kind of lack of creative, lack of opportunities that they were getting and positions that they were putting in the company. And that gave them a bond. But now they're grown. They're, as they would say, more grown into it, and now more mature about the situation and here to make the big bucks. And here's Bronson Reed just powering Cody Rhodes. QB1 is in trouble right now, as the big dude, the big man, the big thick man himself, Bronson Reed, is ready to drop tsunamis on this man. And here's the pinfall, maybe the win, but Cody Rhodes kicking out at 2. Man, Cody, jawbreaker, as it looked like Bronson was getting getting a good look at Punk on the outside, and Cody tried to take advantage of it. And look at Bron Breakker trying to put his hands in and trying to take this away from Cody Rhodes. And, I think Braun should be getting ready for his main event match tonight. I think unless the wise man has already set it all up, and this man known as Paul Heyman has already got them set up together and said, look, I already got who I need. I got who you need, and I put who you're going to need as your partner, okay? So just sit with that. Cody was trying to get that disaster kick, and what the hell is this? Oh, he dropped him on his neck. What the hell is going on here? Looks like a pinfall. I can't tell what the hell is going on here. Looks like a pinfall, but Cody kicking out. What Cody got? Oh, Cody just dropped right there. I don't know what the hell that was. Maybe a glitch in the game, man. Great job. Big time splash, but nothing there at all. This is brought to you by Slim Jim, baby. It's in the middle of the ring. Cody Rhodes. Oh. Gory bump. Oh, gory special. Oh, that's a gory bomb, I think. You set it up right there. And Cody Rhodes right now is, whoopsie. That's a big man being flown around the ring. I'm excited about that matchup between Punk and Rhodes at Punk and Rhodes against Bronson Reed and Logan Paul at Night of Champions. It's not for the tag team championships, but it's a chance to get there. They pretty much told them, look, if you want to skip the line, which is what Adam Pearce told them, you want to skip the line, you got to beat them. You got to beat them in a matchup, and I'll do just that for you guys, just because you two are two of my top acts, and I know the tag team division is going to be pissed by this, so you better be ready for their reactions. And Punk and Cody, never afraid of anybody's reaction or what they're going to think, said, fuck it, we'll do it. Let's get into that spotlight. And right now, Bronson Reed trying to overpower QB1, and QB1 got overpowered there. It's Punk watching Bronson as he's going to go for a big elbow. I thought he was going to go for that tsunami and destroy this poor man's lungs. But it looks like it's a pinfall, and it looks like it could have been it, but no, it's not it. This match is not over yet. It's not over yet. Thought this match would be over by now, but I guess not. And Cody thinking to himself, what's it going to take to put down Bronson Reed? What's it going to take down to put this machine, this man right here? And Cody Rhodes, there it is, Crossroads. A Crossroads connects, but the referee's a little too distracted with the turnbuckle on the other side. Ref, that could have been the match. Ref, get yourself in the game. Moonsault by Cody Rhodes, as he's definitely trying to put down Bronson Reed right here any way he can. That's the difference between Cody. Cody's not going to let that hinder him here. Now Cody Rhodes putting Bronson Reed in that corner over there. Now Cody picking up Bronson. He's a strong dude. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. Cody setting himself up here. And disaster. No, Cody cutter. A Cody cutter. And Cody thinking to himself, how do I put this guy out? How do I give him that crossroad that ends this matchup? Crossroads. And nothing the Vision can do but watch as Cody Rhodes beats one half of the tag team champions. Cody Rhodes victorious here tonight. Cody Rhodes is victorious tonight. Cody gets the W here tonight and taking that full momentum now into Night of Champions with the Vision just watching right now. They're not coming into the ring. Punk says, you come in there, I got a steel chair for all y'all suckers. And what a Raw it's been so far. We got a lot of Raw still left to go. Don't go anywhere, man. It's going to be crazy. Here it is. Candice LeRae, who's here tonight, the Queen of ECW, said, look, Charlotte Flair, the so-called Queen of WWE, wants to put in a challenge against me in my kind of matchup. Fine, we can have ourselves an Extreme Rules matchup on Monday Night Raw where I will embarrass her. And Charlotte Flair, who competed just about a week ago. She competed at Slamboree about a week ago, and she wasn't victorious for the U.S. Women's Championship, but that has not hindered her, and she's not saying she's not ever going for that title. She says she'll do it. She'll grab that title. She needs to grab it out of the palm of Flammer's hands right now. But right now, this matchup has turned brutal. This matchup has turned crazy, as there is blood. There's blood on the outside. There's a table inside the ring. This matchup is definitely not what I thought Charlotte Flair was going to be signing up for here. I thought Charlotte was just going to go straight into it, but she's unleashing her extreme side here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And Kansas is probably loving that. Kansas said, look, you can call yourself the Queen of Raw, SmackDown, whatever you want to call yourself. We all know you just a Nepo baby, and that's all you're going to ever be. And the only reason you got into where you're at is because of your opportunities that were open for you. Me, on the other hand, I'm very talented in the ring. I'm very talented everywhere in that wrestling aspect. And yet, I don't get that kind of spotlight because I'm actually talented, unlike you. It's like, okay, just because people like to, woo, just because of that? Okay. Charlotte Flair wanted to shut her up real quick about that and tell her, look, there's a reason why you're not the ECW Women's Champion. You had a chance at it, and you lost. What kind of excuses will you make there? And where is Charlotte Flair going here? Charlotte loves the moonsaults. Loves it right here. But a big splash to break Candice LeRae. Oh, bodies are broken. Oh, Candice LeRae, you opened up your mouth, called yourself the Queen of Extreme Rules, the Queen of ECW, and you're getting it right now. You're getting Charlotte Flair opening up the bank and abusing you in this ring. Here on a Monday Night Raw, as this is the go-home show tonight of champions. We'll also, don't miss this weekend too, we'll also have Saturday night's main event. Oh, a trash can over Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair will also be in action that night against Tiffany Stratton. I've asked Charlotte, why all these matches? You're on WCW. Now you have this matchup, and you had other matches. You had a huge PLE matchup just previously. Like, oh, what a springboard poison Rana by Candice LeRae. I asked Charlotte, and Charlotte just said essentially, look, everybody wants to question my legacy. Everyone wants to question what I can do and what I can't do. I feel like I've proved myself to myself, and I want to prove to any naysayers that have anything else to say to shut them up finally and shut those voices, those critics up, because I'm sick and tired of hearing that I didn't do this or I didn't do that. But I'm going to go into WCW and I'm going to dominate way, way better than my father ever could. And we'll see if that is true. We'll see if that does ring true. But Charlotte Flair right now is doing a great job in Candice LeRae's kind of forte. This is Candice LeRae's favorite type of match. This is her matchup. This is where she says she shines better than anyone else. But right now she's struggling. Right now she is struggling and it is not going well. But Kansas might be finding one last air bubble, one last chance to get a win here, one last chance to do something with this matchup, because right now it didn't look like this match was going to go her way. Doesn't look like it's going to go her way at all. And right now, Kansas picking up Bulldog running Bulldog. That puts down Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte Flair, though, with something special here. Charlotte Flair picking up Kansas. No pick, gets picked up there. Candice LeRae placing it down now. Crossface. This crossface has got her a win. This is how she got a #1 contendership spotlight for the ECW at WrestlePalooza. But there's Charlotte dropping knees. And both these women have been very, I guess, they're bright spots in the expansion of ECW and WCW. Both in different companies, but they've both been bright spots. And Charlotte Flair trying to win with that neck breaker. The disrespect, but a kick out by Candice LeRae. At least a natural selection, Charlotte. But look at Kansas picking herself up. And a spear takes down Kansas as she goes running. She went running at her there. And the spear is going to be what's going to take her out of this matchup. And she's got a kendo stick. Kansas, you better run. The kendo stick being used now. And Charlotte Flair says, let me unload. Nope. Kansas gets, oh, spear! Spear! A giant spear. I think that could be the closer. No, wait a second. Figure 8. She's got the figure 4, which she'll just get that bridge, and the bridge will give her the figure 8. The figure 8. The figure 8. Will it be the end of Candice LeRae? Will she tap? Will she tap? Will she give up in this one? I don't know if she can handle it. She's still trying to find a way, and she's tapping. She is tapping. It's a smart move to do there. As Charlotte Flair beats Candice LeRae here in a hell of a matchup. A hell of an Extreme Rules matchup. Charlotte Flair still proving that she's got it to stay at the top of the mountain with a challenger like Candice LeRae, who's hungry and ready to go. Was ready to prove Charlotte Flair wrong tonight, but Charlotte Flair tonight is proving that she's back at top of the game, man. And she took that loss at Slamboree close to heart, and now she knows how to win. Great Monday Night Raw so far. Still got another, I think, 5 matches to go. So we're in the thick of it. We're in the juice of it. We're in the thickness of the juice of the shake right now. Which reminds me, I have to make a shake before I fall asleep tonight for my work tomorrow. And Trick Willie, is going to be our guest referee right here. And, you know, he's going to be at... This is probably the best for him right now. Because he doesn't have to compete. He's not going to have to compete. And he's going to be the best fresh-wise. He's not going to have to compete tonight. Kevin Owens has to compete. Aleister Black has to compete. Shinsuke Nakamura has to compete tonight. And so does Damian Priest. But Owens tonight teams up with Aleister Black. This is who... and then last week, we saw Nakamura and Black teaming up together. If I remember that correct. We'll run my notes real quick. Yeah, we saw Nakamura and Black team up last week, and now this week they're opposite sides of each other. And again, it's not like they're a team or anything. It's just, you know, they would have teamed up again and lost again, then I think those two would have been two guys that you could take off the maybe winners kind of thing. But here comes the television champion, Damian Priest, who defends that title very well, and he'll do that again. He'll do that again, from what I'm told, at Night of Champions. That title will be on the line for Damian Priest. It's Night of Champions, man. Every title's on the line, whether you like it or not. But I'm also told he's going to be defending it before Night of Champions. If that's so, this is breaking news to me right now. We're going to see that championship defended soon. Well, yeah, we're going to see it this week. Yeah, this week or next week? Talk to me. I'm trying to get my earpiece. They're in my earpiece right now. Telling me this week, actually, we're going to see Damian Priest defend that title twice. And first, he has to get through main event. And what against who, I don't know yet, but we'll find out on main event. So tune in to main event to see who Damian Priest will defend his television championship against. And right now, Kevin Owens dropping that moonsault. Look at that from the middle springboard right there. Damian Priest getting worked on right now. Trick Willie just watching this, saying, "Look, guys, I don't need a clean matchup. I just want to see who wins this matchup. I just want to see who wants it more, who wants to be that, you know, who wants to be that top of the top, that tip of the top kind of guy." And right now, the tag coming in now to Nakamura, as Nakamura stepping in with Aleister Black. Oh, look at Black telling Nakamura, not that I don't respect you, but like we didn't win last week, so let's go. Maybe unleash a little bit of that frustration from the loss last week here, Black, and show him what you can do. And Nakamura again, who's also been on WCW, taking I guess a young senpai under his wing. Yoshiki Inamura is his young senpai. They are on Nitro as well, Thunder as well. They are a team together, those two guys. And you're gonna toss that man across the ring like that. Wow, that's disrespectful and rude. That's all I'm gonna say. Very disrespectful and rude. But here comes Nakamura with a big knee, man. Big knees by Nakamura. I know Nakamura's also had a big project as well on the back end of the WWE side, working on a deal, and we might be bringing a special Japanese promotion into the fold here in Universe Mode in the partnership. And there's some other projects that we have working here for Universe Mode. Can't really speak on them yet until they've all been made concrete, and the plans are plans. Damian Priest shooting his arrow right at Black, telling him, "Step into my ring right here. Step into it right here." And Aleister Black, who's been on ECW television as well, and he's been handling his business. He had himself a hell of a match. He's had himself a couple hell of a matches, especially at WrestlePalooza too. So a lot of these guys are doing different shows, just not Monday Night Raw. They are on other shows, packing it and kicking ass, like Kevin Owens, man. Kevin Owens was teaming up with Tommy Dreamer. Yeah, who would have thought Kevin Owens and Tommy Dreamer are a freaking team? Pinfall right here by Damian Priest after a big sidekick right here. Trying to get the win with Kevin Owens on the outside. And, hey, he did a perfect count. I don't care what you say. Trick Williams is being partial to both of them. And Damian Priest taking down Black. And now the straps are coming off for Damian Priest. I think the longer this match goes, the worse for all these men in this matchup. And here comes South from heaven. No, in a kick. Oh, a big time spinning elbow by Black as he turned it around and made it at his own mission there. And now Black switching it around here. Nope. Damian Priest went for a big elbow. Nothing there at all. And now Alistair. Oh, Alistair jumping from the top, and he got a moonsault onto Priest. And Trick Williams was like, damn, that was pretty cool. And pinfall here, pinfall, and maybe the win. No, kick out. Kick out there by Damian Priest. And he's still surviving in this matchup and still going strong. And Trick Williams, who has been calling it down the middle, doesn't want any favoritism. If he wants to, he could probably just let the match go on forever and let these guys get tired out. Not even have to do a pinfall. Just let them keep going, but I don't think that will be the way it goes here tonight, because as you can see from the bottom, you see there is an end time to our video. And Damian Priest dropping Black. And Priest, I think, is looking for the tag to Nakamura. And Nakamura, I think he would love to shut up Black right now and pin him. I think he'd pin him and be like, hey, you're the reason we lost last week, not me. And Shinsuke trying to get that back suplex, but a big knee. A big striking knee there. But Nakamura with the top of his foot hitting Black. And oh, they both went for something crazy, and they both missed. And there it is. That's the Black Mass. And Nakamura, I don't know what was Nakamura doing there, but he got caught into the Black Mass kick. And Black's not going for the pinfall. He's making a tag to KO. They're going to team up right here. And, oh, strikes again. KO, big knee. And Owen saying, I'm going to pin him. You should have pinned him because of that kick. Well, Black rolled to the outside, but Damian Priest stopping that as he knows the importance of momentum. A man that cashed in at his Money in the Bank at WrestleMania knows the importance of it. And look at the power. Look at the strength of Nakamura. Power bomb. Power bomb by Nakamura. Now the tag into Priest again. And Nakamura is telling Priest, finish him. And where's Damian Priest? Whisper in the wind. Whisper in the wind by the big man. As Trick Williams has been very partial. And he's just over there like, hey, you know. It's been very impartial, actually. Sorry. Very impartial. That's the word I meant to use. ESL kid, guys. ESL kid here. And now KO thinking to himself, what can we do to beat these guys? Making the tag into Black now. As Aleister Black sees a down Damian Priest over there. Those knees are dangerous weapons of his, and they're trying to take him up from there. But Damian Priest says, can't let that happen. A big side kick there. A big side kick like that's never going to ruin anybody's mood. A tag in now to Shinsuke Nakamura. And what is Shinsuke thinking? What is the Shin Man doing? Shinsuke might be thinking Kent Shaw's like he's warming himself up, and he went for it, but there is Black able to move out the way. And a big striking knee. Look at the way Shinsuke's body fell there, the way it just crumbled there, and that big knee definitely had a role to play in this one. Aleister Black, Kevin Owens are victorious here tonight. And I don't know, man, I don't know if Trick Williams and KO are in cahoots or something, but the win goes here. And Shinsuke was the only one that did not really profit from any of this. I don't know what Shinsuke's mood's going to be at Saturday night's main event, but we'll find out. That'll be the main event this Saturday when we get to it. Got 4 matches to go, ladies and gentlemen. Ludwig Kaiser up next with a huge chance actually tonight. A huge chance to make a name for himself. A huge chance to put himself in that championship discussion if he can defeat Carmelo Hayes. Now, unfortunately for him, Adam Pearce said that matchup is locked now between Carmelo and Ethan Page at Night of Champions. The man who is him will be taking on the biggest eagle of them all, the Eagle Maniac, that's for sure, Ethan Page. And here we go. Let's kick this match off. And Gunther can't go to the well tonight and ask Ludwig Kaiser to be his partner tonight. And since he is in this matchup, Kaiser said, look, Gunther, you and I are great friends, amazing friends. I've got your back, but tonight this is a chance for me to get to the United States Championship picture. It's like you've held titles like this. You've held the Intercontinental Championship. You remember how much I was behind you that whole time. I never came after you, or I didn't want to come after you. So I don't want that. He's like, so I want me to be able to get this United States Championship and take it with me. And Gunther just looked at him silly like, the one time I'm asking you right now to be my partner in the main event spot, like you rather go chasing a mission that does not guarantee you a championship matchup. What is up with that? And who knows, man? Who knows? But here comes the punches by Kaiser. Is Kaiser delivering it to Mr. Carmelo Hayes? But Carmelo, man, he said, hey, look, this isn't a warm-up matchup for me. I'm not treating it as a warm-up matchup. This is a guy who is hungry. He wants to compete. He's a great wrestler in that ring. So I'm not taking this lightly. I know I've got a match against Ethan Page, and I know right now he's off in a nice little spa, as he was telling everybody on social media. He went to a spa in Saudi Arabia right now. He's already over there. He's getting his rest, and he's over there ready to fight me on next Sunday at Night of Champions. But me, on the other hand, I'm here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw, because I'm the champion. I'm going to be here every night as the champion, because that's what I need to do. And a big kick there by Melo, but nothing there as Kaiser counters that one. And now Kaiser bringing it, a big elbow to the back of the head of Carmelo Hayes. I'm very happy to see us have a champion like Carmelo, who wants to be here every night, doesn't leave the country, doesn't go off to another continent like Ethan Page to go get a spa, to go get a facial, to go get all that stuff, to get his pre-match ritual set up. He says this is all part of a process that helps him win. I think it's all bullshit from him, but hey, it is what it is. I'm just glad that he made it here tonight. Carmelo made it to one of the shows here, and he's here with us tonight. And he's out here giving a match to Ludwig Kaiser. And rolling Kaiser into the ring. And Carmelo, what's Melo thinking here? What's Melo thinking? Melo might be thinking it's time to finish this one, as he's been very dominant over Kaiser. He's been very crystal clear tonight that, hey, I don't want this match to drag on. I don't want this match to keep going. I don't want this to be a match that has to be 5 stars. I want to beat Kaiser here tonight. I want to give the fans something crazy. Let's talk about it. And what a spinning arm drag right there by Melo, as the fans here in Youngstown, Ohio, loving themselves some of our United States champion. Carmelo, what's down? That man right there is living up to his nickname, that Melo don't miss, and Melo not missing. Melo not hitting bricks anymore. Melo hitting that U.S. championship. And now Kaiser, though, counters that. And now Kaiser, countered by Melo. And the U.S. champion. I want to see what he can do. There it is, Code Breakker, and Carmelo Hayes looking to close this match off, and Melo with the win. This was never about a 5-star classic, a beatdown, drag down battle. No, this was about Carmelo doing one thing and one thing only, improving to the rest of the locker room why he is the U.S. champion. He proved that to Kaiser tonight, and I'm hoping that Ethan Page is watching this and watching that his time is not going to be great in Saudi on Sunday. Carmelo Hayes is ready, he's primed, and he's ready to defend his championship this Sunday. Huge matchup for them over there in Saudi at Night of Champions. So we got 3 matches to go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching it. Oh, Ethan Page. Ethan Page is here. What? Wow. Ethan Page is here in the building, and he's going to battle Akira Tozawa. And I'm being told right now, I'm being told Adam Pearce played a huge part in canceling that. He said Ethan Page was going to try to put this on the company's dollar, on Monday Night Raw's payroll. He's going to try to put that on it. I told him straight out, no, he's going to compete tonight against Akira Tozawa in a one-on-one matchup, because if Carmelo's competing, so is he. It's just simple and easy like that. And Ethan Page was telling him no. Ethan Page said, no, I'm going to Saudi. I'm going to go there. And right before his plane flew off, right before he was supposed to take off to Saudi, Adam Pearce told him, if you set foot on that plane, you set foot on that right there and fly off to Saudi Arabia, I will take away your championship matchup, and you will not have a match at Night of Champions. And Ethan Page did not want to see if he was bluffing or not. Here he is tonight. But this is great news to me, thanks to my journalistic team, quick to the draw. We all thought he was gone. No, I thought he was gone. Adam Pearce quickly saying, I'm putting the law down, man. They're going to respect my authority. And Ethan Page, who I thought was gone here tonight, is dealing with Tozawa now. And a man who lost his Cruiserweight Championship Tozawa at Slamboree to the Hurricane. We'll have a matchup on Nitro, though, coming up soon for that Cruiserweight Championship, where we face the Hurricane in a steel cage match. That's what I was told by Eric Bischoff. Again, the card is always subject to change. Tozawa trying to get the win there. Imagine the confidence rocker that will be, the confidence boost that would be for Tozawa if he can beat Page here tonight. And for Page, his confidence would go way down if he was to lose here tonight. If he was here to lose here tonight, he'd be crying like a little bitch right now. Oh, excuse my language. He'd be crying. He'd be like, why did I lose that matchup? Well, because you lost that matchup because you weren't ready for Akira Tozawa. But no one is ready for Akira Tozawa unless you put him in a freaking, unless you put him in a match like a 6-man tag match. Then then he's definitely gonna suffer there. And a big time strike right there by Akira Tozawa. Let's go, Tozawa. As Tozawa is flying high, flying his way that he wants to fly. And I like this. I like this by Tozawa. I like who he's turning out to be right now. I like that he's not playing games anymore. Tozawa playing no games here. Wants to get a win. Wants to take this W. It's been a while for him, man. It's been a while. I really want to see what Tozawa is all about here, man. I think we all do. We all want to see if Tozawa is that man, got that dog in him. Tozawa, oh, tossed into that, man. That's not right. Why are you going to toss him into that, dog? And pushing him off you. Go ahead, Tozawa. Push him off of you right there. Akira Tozawa, also part of the Alpha Academy, a team that likes to win. They don't do a lot of winning, but they like to win. That's two different things right there being said. But yeah, they don't do a lot of winning, but they like to win. And here on Monday Night Raw, we like to see what tag teams else we have here, and we know that they eventually would like to step up. Tozawa will be in our Night of Champions festivities. He will be at Saturday night's main event with Otis as they'll compete in a fatal 4-way tag team matchup. But tonight he's focusing on his singles career, warming up for maybe the Hurricane next, as Ethan Page is warming up for his match, his huge matchup for the United States Championship against Carmelo Hayes at Night of Champions. And I think that match can go either way. Two talents that can do anything that they set their mind to, honestly. And Page slapping back. Tozawa slapping back. The slaps are coming around here. Tozawa, both men just going hard on each other here. And look at Tozawa. He is fighting. He's not giving up. Not like earlier for Kaiser, where Carmelo Hayes really shut it down and said, no, you're not getting no offense against me. I'm going to shut that down because I can't let you get nothing against the U.S. champion. And all ego, Ethan Page right now is having a challenge with Tozawa. And Tozawa right now is motivated. He's angry. This is him taking it out for losing his Cruiserweight Championship. Something he said, hey, that title made me feel special. It made me feel like all the years I was losing, I led up to this, and now I don't have it with me. I've lost something in me. I can't. I need to regain it. I need that back. As he went for the Tozawa bomb, and big time kick by All Ego. But Tozawa steps back in. He's like, come on, you're going to have to kill me if you want to beat me here. Tozawa, who is this? Who is this guy? Tozawa here tonight is trying to pull off an improbable outcome here, trying to pull the underdog card against All Ego. And if he could do that here tonight, man, Carmelo's probably thinking to himself, damn, All Ego is not coming in with no ego at all. And here it is. Step up, Shining Wizard. Step up, Shining Wizard. Pin him, Tozawa. Pin him. No, Tozawa says, I'm going for the Tozawa bomb. And if he can contain the Tozawa bomb, it's going to be it. It's going to be daytime, daylights for Ethan. All Ego. All Ego. Oh, my God. Tozawa wins. Tozawa wins. All Ego, who thought he was supposed to be in Riyadh. He thought he was going to be in Saudi Arabia getting a spa treatment. Is right now getting the L treatment to Akira Tozawa. And Tozawa's shocked. Everyone here is shocked. I'm shocked. The #1 contender for the U.S. title got beat. Wow. That destroys All Ego's momentum. Wow. As we get ready up next, it is going to be a singles matchup here between AJ Lee and Liv Morgan, the women's champion, who's got a matchup this Sunday against Maxine. I think she should be wrestling. I think she should have put Roxanne Perez in this situation again. But Roxanne and AJ Lee had a battle. And AJ was like, I got Roxanne. That's cool. It's not the matchup I thought we were going to have. I didn't think I'd come out, I didn't come out the way I wanted to come out. But Liv, I think the real battle is with you, and this is what I wanted. I wanted to call you out. And Liv told her, hey, look, if you beat me tonight, you beat me. But that doesn't prove anything. That doesn't prove that Maxine could beat me for the championship. But if I beat you tonight, I want you to stop pumping ideas into Maxine's little empty head that she can step toe-to-toe with the greatest women's champion of all time. And right now, pinfalls are coming. Look at the roll-ups. Look at the way they're getting changed right here. And look at this. This is just both women. The referee can't even count. The referee's just like, where do I start the counts? How do I start these counts? Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And that's the fun of being here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And back to the punches, back to the throw of the hands here. And a couple champions here tonight are in action. And less than a week before the pay-per-view, you would think they want to stay fresh, avoid any injuries. But no, they're here competing. They're here fighting on Raw. They're here trying to do whatever they can to build momentum for themselves and have all that momentum for Night of Champions. But all ego Ethan Page, that's a different story. We'll go back to it when we go to Night of Champions. We'll talk more about it and see how that affects him. We will have Saturday night's main event and Night of Champions in all of its entirety here on the YouTube channel, so we will see all of it. I know Raw and all the weekly shows, I kind of cut some stuff out of it just to go by quicker, but those pay-per-views, PLE, special events like Saturday night's main events, I will show you guys everything that we do have. A lot of PLEs that we have coming up, a lot of special events that we also have, and there's a big kick and a couple other shows. I mean, we just implemented TNA into the rotation, so now you have TNA into the rotation. Planning on implementing another 2 companies as well, maybe 3 companies as well. And then we have a huge announcement in the summertime of this Universe Mode Summer. Right now we're in the beginning of June here in it, so maybe around during SummerSlam or after SummerSlam, got a huge announcement of a big cross promotion event where it will be a week-long episodes, week-longs of it all, and we'll have a 2-night event as well for it. It'll be huge. It'll be great for us, and I'm really excited about that project that we'll be working on then and there. But I'm also excited about the new companies that we might be bringing in to the fold here under the TKO umbrella. We might also be bringing 2 other companies as well on a weekly show basis. And we'll definitely be bringing another company as well in for the bigger for their pay-per-views. AJ Lee right now dropping kicks, dropping punches, and now Liv Morgan is being struck down by AJ Lee. See, I thought this matchup was coming down the line. I thought maybe SummerSlam. Maybe this matchup would happen at SummerSlam for that title, but it's happening right now in front of our faces, and AJ Lee is happy with that big-time kick, big-time Shining Wizard, but now it won't do the job yet, as Liv Morgan showing you why she believes she's the greatest women's champion of all time. You already know it's the greatest of all time. It's not just me saying it. That's my favorite of all time. It's not just me saying it. And right now, Liv Morgan picking up AJ. And here comes Liv trying to drop a drop kick on AJ. But AJ really has taken Maxine in and taken her in as a mentor. And she's saying, look, I want to teach you what I wish somebody would have taught me. People like Liv Morgan are just here to try to push you down and hold you down and affect you in ways that you shouldn't be affected by. But Liv Morgan thought that would be enough to take down AJ Lee. You got to be kidding me. It's not easy to beat AJ Lee. AJ Lee is a star, a future Hall of Famer. And Roxanne Perez. Imagine if Roxanne can beat AJ, but Liv can't beat AJ. The thing it does for you, as for Roxanne, is thinking to yourself, am I better than Liv? Is Liv just holding me down? You know, Raquel, though, is flourishing right now on SmackDown without Liv over there. They're still part of the Judgment Day, but without Liv over there, Roxanne is flourishing right now. She's getting herself a chance at the WWE Women's Championship. Her, Rhea Ripley, at Judgment Day right now, she's getting herself into that spotlight. And Liv, where did you go? Nobody was out there. So is it possible? I'm not trying to put anything. I'm not trying to create drama. But is it possible that Liv is holding down Roxanne? I mean, Liv told her, hey, go after the Women's Championship, the U.S. Women's Championship. Go after that one after Julia and Stephanie handle their business. Go after that title and take that one. And then see what it means to walk around as a champion. See what it is to be a champion. Because it's you're not ready for the world title. No disrespect, honey. But there's a lot more than just competing. There's a lot more to it. And I don't know if she's holding her down. I don't know if AJ Lee also sees that and wants to just stop that kind of mindset being thrown around here. But AJ Lee trying to get the better of Liv here. And Liv, oh, it gets jawbreaker there. And AJ with a roll-up right here. Roll-up, one of the most dangerous moves in all of sports entertainment. No, Liv kicking out right there. Barely at 2.5. Barely at 2.5. As this is the last match before our main event. But this could have been a main event any other night. This could have been a main event as a pay-per-view as well. Or as a PLE as well. These two ladies going at it. And Liv gonna take risk. And she's calling up AJ here, telling her to get up, and you're gonna Oblivion. Is that Oblivion? It looked like Oblivion to me. It's on double knees right there. Or is this Oblivion? No, this is Oblivion. I'm still learning Liv's moves here. Oblivion. Yes, that's the Oblivion. The other one's a code breaker actually. And this is the Oblivion that gets the win for Liv Morgan, and Liv is victorious. And Liv holding on to her championship, telling AJ Lee, I don't want to see you at Night of Champion. And here comes her opponent for Night of Champions, Maxine Dupree, Liv Morgan, for that women's championship this Sunday. What's going to happen when Maxine tries to pull the greatest upset of all time on Liv Morgan? And I'm ready now for our main event matchup of the night. Ilja Dragunov didn't win a match against Gunther last week to put himself in it. Didn't beat Bron Breakker, but his heart, his fight, his determination is what has captured the attention of Adam Pearce and the WWE Universe. And tonight, he is going to get Rey Fenix as his tag team partner, as Ilja is going to be competing for the world title against Gunther and Bron Breakker at Night of Champions. But tonight, in a match to build momentum, he's got Rey Fenix. Bron Breakker making his way down to the ring. Who did Bron Breakker enlist in help? It's got to be someone from the Vision. It's not Bronson Reed. It's not Logan Paul. Maybe Paul Heyman? No, it's gonna. I mean, the other two are already out of action. They had a match. Well, Bronson had a match, not Logan. So maybe it's Logan. No, he's choosing Austin Theory to back him up tonight. And okay, that's quite the pairing right there. Choosing Theory as your guy tonight. Choosing Theory as that guy that comes out to help you. And Gunther, who's going to help Gunther? Who's going to want to help Gunther in the Raw roster? Nobody. Nobody wants to help this guy out. The only one that wanted to help him out lost tonight to Carmelo Hayes. So who did Gunther get to be his tag team partner? Holy fuck. That's a big-ass man. That's almost making an appearance here on Monday Night Raw. Omos, almost, whatever you want to call him, Omos. Is Omos, man. This guy's a huge trucker. But look at Bron Breakker going after him here. Ilja coming after Bron, and look at Bron telling him, you and I, we competed against each other. I beat you. And now you're getting a chance on my title after I beat you? Like, that's not fair. But I'm going to make you cry. Don't worry. I'm going to make sure you regret being in that championship matchup. And this matchup is all out chaos. But right now, this is for you. If you're in that matchup this Sunday, you want to inflict damage and you want to hurt your opponent and start getting that set up right now. Because look, it's all weapons everywhere. Anything is legal. Do it all. Break somebody's face. No one's gonna stop you. No one's gonna stop you one bit. It's Ilja Dragunov right now with Gunther down. DDT, maybe DDT. No, I thought he was gonna hit him with the DDT. That would have been nice. And a big spear though by Bron Breakker onto Omos, but Gunther breaking that up as he saw that. And I think that Gunther and Bron Breakker matchup would have been a hell of a matchup too, a hard-hitting matchup between both of them. But Ilja, again, he's won the WWE Universe. He's been fighting hard. He's been competing as hard. Yeah, he hasn't been getting the wins, but look at Rey Fenix. Look at this. Look at this man. Look at his. Oh, I mean, Rey Fenix is a hell of a man. A former NXT Cruiserweight champion. A man that you could see on main event. A man that you could see on Raw. A man that you can see on AAA, ECW. This man, even WCW. This man is going everywhere right now. To let his name be known, let his library, his matchography go through it, and that way you can see what he is capable of. And I like this for Rey Fenix. He's not backing down. He wants every matchup tonight, and to say, yeah, you know what, put me in the main event spotlight tonight with you, Ilja. I'm down with that. I'm down with it. And man, it's going to be a crazy night this Sunday. It's going to be a crazy night on Saturday as well. Right before we leave, because we're getting close to the end of this show, man. This is the main event match of it. I'm going to tell you a couple matches for sure that we know are scheduled. The WWE TV Championship is scheduled to be defended. We don't know against who the champion will be or against who. We have to wait and see what happens. This main event is Rey Fenix trying to get the win on Theory there, but a kick out by Theory. We don't know what's going to happen there, so we're waiting for that. But that title will be on the line. We also know the U.S. Women's Championship will be on the line as the champion, Julia, will defend against Stephanie McQueer. And they're going to reignite their rivalry. And look at almost with that pin. Look at that cocky pin. And look at Rey Fenix says, I'm not letting you get away with that. Not letting you get away with that at all. And look at Rey Fenix jumping up real high to kick the 7 plus 7 footer right there, the Nigerian giant Omos. And what's Rey doing? Is he trying to pick? Oh my God, muscle buster! I don't know how he's picking him up right now and how he drops him like that. That is a hell of a strength there by Rey Fenix. I didn't even know he had that. And everyone's trying to get a pin, but everyone's pins are getting broken. We'll also see Carmelo Hayes defend his U.S. Championship against Ethan Page, but we see Austin Theory trying to pin and trying to get a dirty pin on Rey Fenix over here, trying to get that dirty pin, but a kick out there by Rey Fenix. We'll also see the Women's Tag Team Championships on the line when Nia and Lash compete, and they defend their titles against Chelsea and Piper. Liv Morgan defends her Women's Championship against Maxine Dupree. And then we'll have Punk and Rhodes taking on the champions Bronson Reed and Logan Paul for a chance to get a match with them in the future. For a chance to get a match with them. Not the actual match, but a chance to get a match with them. And then the main event that night will be the World Heavyweight Championship as Gunther will defend his title against Ilja Dragunov and Bron Breakker. As the Vision saying, don't worry about it. Those two other men can be taken care of. We'll have you walking out of Night of Champion as the champion. Gunther wants to continue his reign, wants to continue his great 2026, end of 2025 to 2026 right now. Retired John Cena, retired Goldberg, and he is just on a warpath right now. Won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and right now he's trying to get this pinfall, but Dragunov kicking out. And right now this is an opponent he knows from the past, the history that these two guys have, man. Come on. And pinfall now by Theory on Gunther. Trying to beat the world champion, Theory? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And Rey Fenix, he's going to be at Saturday night's main event. It's going to be two great events. Full everything. I'm going to go full commentary on it. Both events are long events. They've been recorded by me already. You're not going to want to miss it. Long events, I'm definitely going to have my work cut out for me. And especially now tonight, we have a long episode of Monday Night Raw. It's been a while since I've had a 1 hour episode of any of my shows so far. So if you guys like these long episodes, please let me know. I'll continue. If not, I'll probably go back to any format. Like I go to the format that I used to have. But again, I'm still just in enjoyment of this. I do enjoy this a lot. I know my commentary is a little different, a little weird. And wait, pinfall there by Gunther. By Theory. I know I don't stop talking, but it's just that's how I do it here. That's how I talk. And pinfall here. No, Theory. Theory getting down from that height. That's a drop right there. As Theory was Poison Rana on the outside. And Gunther, I saw him dropping that shark-like kick. Or that whatever kind of fucking animal you want to call it like that. But he just looked like, ooh. And his drop kick is one of the funniest ones to me. I'm probably sure it probably hurts. And Gunther saying to Bron Breakker, I'm going to put you out right there. And the way he picked him up, I thought he dropped him on his neck, but he didn't. And Dragunov says, I want the battle. I want to fight a giant like this and prove that I belong. DDT to Omos. And the giant is in the Theory. Come on, man. Let him go up against him. Let me see what he can do against Omos. Big boot that knocks Theory out of the ring. Rey Fenix on the outside with Bron Breakker. Gunther on the other side with Rey Fenix. And now, Rey Fenix tossing him all the way across the ring. And Dragunov trying to hit him with that kendo stick. But Omos keeps blocking it. Omos keeps saying, no, I'm not getting hit with that shit. And he's not getting hit with it at all because Omos just grabbed Ilja. And look at Theory trying to get Omos. Everyone out here in this little corner is fighting. It's a lot of chaos in that ring right there. You can't call it all. And wow, Bron Breakker and Ilja Dragunov working together to get a good shot on Gunther. Maybe something they'll build up. Maybe something they can do at Night of Champions to make sure there's at least a new champion walking out of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I've been very happy tonight with Monday Night Raw. What a go-home show here for Night of Champions, for the Saturday night's main event. What a weekend we have in store for you. Thanks to Monday Night Raw. It's going to be a hell of a time, so don't miss out. Join us when we bring out those episodes. And Gunther trying to get that pinfall win like that, but there's Bron Breakker who tells him, I don't think that's how you're going to win tonight. Not with me around. Maybe last time you faced him, yeah, you beat him like that, but not here. DDT by Bron. And that's some of the craziness that will come from the triple threat matchup. Just when you think one guy's got the other, there's a random coming in and just stopping that momentum. And Rey Fénix is trying to get the win for his team. But now Omos telling him, I've got you and I'm going to lift you up. Look at that. Just tosses him. That's a tall drop right there. It's Bron Breakker and Gunther going at it. And Omos is telling him, I got your back, Bron. Don't worry. Psych, I got your back, Gunther. Spear! Oh, shit! He hit him with the spear out of nowhere. Omos had nothing to say there, but Rey Fénix breaks up the pin. Rey Fénix has been on it tonight to make sure that Ilja gets a win tonight. He's like, I've got your back. I'm not letting you lose tonight. I want you to win tonight. Prove that the underdog can do it. Prove that the underdog can step up against those that are built up and are giving that spotlight. And there's Rey Fénix dropping himself a little bit of knowledge there. Omos, though, trying to take down Ilja. And Rey Fénix says, I'll throw myself into that one. And oh, no. Look at the way he picks him up and drops him. It's like a reverse chokeslam, but from the back of the neck. And now he's trying to pin. He's trying to pin Rey Fénix. And there's Bron Breakker to make the stop there. I think Rey would have kicked out either way here as the Monday Night Raw's main event here from Youngstown, Ohio continues. This is the last match for us before we get to Saturday night's main event. And then we get to Night of Champions from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Pinfall, though, by Gunther. Gunther trying to get the W. Gunther, oh, but there's a save there by Bron Breakker. As Gunther was trying to pin. He was trying to pin Rey Fénix, trying to get the win over him. Trying to get the better of him. And the kick out there will save it. Will save the matchup. And now Ilja trying to get himself in the zone here. And Austin Theory. And now, wait, Rey Fénix is trying to drop him here. Rey Fénix got something of the world champion. And Theory he's got Dragunov over there. It's a lot going through right now. And almost trying to get the attention of Rey Fénix. And Rey Fénix says, yeah, you definitely got my attention with that kick. And the Giant right now being focused on his almost dropping. Oh, drops Theory. And he drops Theory. Oh, he really is going to use it. And Gunther protected him. But Rey Fénix couldn't make the stop. And Omos and Gunther are victorious here tonight. And Gunther is telling Omos, I like my partnership with you. I like it. I like it a lot. And we are going to see you at Saturday night's main event. Is this what the ending scene will be? Gunther raising his hand and raising his title. I don't know. You'll have to wait and see for this Sunday night's PLE. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching.